sheet metal over the gaps today. In order to do that, what we got are self-drilling roofing screws. So basically they attach two pieces of metal. They have a neoprene washer for a watertight seal. I feel like it's not focusing very well.
It doesn't do good.
There we go.
Up. Thank you to Kels and Jay
yes.
for recommending using these. We had considered it, but we hadn't seen anybody do it, so it was nice knowing that it worked from them.
We're going to be putting this sheet metal here. It's 10 feet by like 15 inches. 16, yeah. So we're going to be tucking that under this top piece, and then it's going to come over this bottom piece. And in between the metal, we're going to be putting this 100% silicone. Yeah. This is what we were recommended by a mechanic friend, so we trust him. So we have the side panels in all the way down, and on this side too. We aren't 100% sure what we're going to be doing with this back opening where the handicap door was over here. We thought about maybe like framing another window here and just adding like some metal tubing there for part of the frame. We're not sure because we don't know how good it would look, and we think we might just be covering this entire section with sheet metal. Probably won't get to that today, honestly. Next step, we're going to be doing the top section and on the front too. We're going to be saving the corners probably for another day. I'll show you from the outside as well. There's the side panel. So right now the hat channels are coming here basically between all the windows. So we like added one, and then in the halfway mark we added one, and then there's another hat channel. So now I think what we'll be doing is going through and adding like maybe two in between each one. I think would be sufficient on the top and bottom. And then yeah, honestly, like pretty pleased with how it came out. I mean, these are like the easiest part, so yeah, I feel like it looks pretty good.
Alrighty, man, my arms are sore. So we got all the panels on the sides. And got them all screwed on. You can see that there. They're not, I mean, they're pretty dang straight, but they're not perfectly straight, just because we were following the cuts, and the cuts weren't ideal. So got to fix that. Got to fill that gap up there. Marissa's got all the windows that we're gonna be. She's got all the windows back in that we can put back in. We're not keeping all of these. Yeah, we're not sure which ones we're getting rid of. I need to measure and install a panel there and across the front. A little nervous about that transition and just how I'm going to handle that. But yeah, I'll get you a further away shot. There we go.
Woo! Okay, we put the front panel up. And it looks wonderful. Got Mom here to help. He is now drawing the line for where to put the screws on the top so it'll be nice and even. Yeah. That's fine. It'll be fine. I figured I'd give you a little update on the bus. Maybe I'll start with the outside, even though it's sprinkling a little bit right now. I'll give you a little update. So, the roof raise is officially completed. So we finally patched up all of this. It looks a little rough because it is a little rough and we're amateurs, but you know, we are proud of it. So we've got this piece, we have the lights patched up, we have the corners done. And then on this side, I believe we've showed, we have this one done. We have this transition and a vertical one because that's where we cut straight up. So we had to patch that hole. In the back, we patched up this back window. When we lifted up the back, there were bolts in the way, so we couldn't put that window back like the other ones. So, I mean, we were planning on blocking it off anyway, we just had to do that one so that there wasn't a big hole in the bus. We also did that vertical transition there, and then in the back, we've got all of this done, the lights as well, pretty much the same as the front. He's in there working. We are prepping to paint the floor in here. He's right now just cutting off like the, what is it called? Old caulking. It's, I say caulk because I feel like that's more tasteful. So he's just trimming that off like the edges around so that we can start framing out the subfloor tomorrow. Okay, so starting back, we finished up that and this corner, and then we patched up the handicap door spot just because we wouldn't be able to access anything anyways, so we figured we'd just patch it on up. We had a foot of extra space because of the roof raise, so anyway, we just decided to do that. And then we finished this side and this front above the door. Right there. We are still trying to figure out what to do with our door. For now, we just, we've undone the hinge that connected it there to make it a folding door, and then we just locked the bottom temporarily so that it just opens and closes like a regular door.